Set this shit up. Let me know if you can hear this right here.
Alright.
Oh, hold on. You, sir, are the greatest artist who ever lived!
Yeah. Damn,
You heard that?
What show was that from?
Where the nigga made the sculpture and
yeah.
then left. He was like, he's in charge. And then he walked out and he told it was the janitor. The nigga came that owned the building.
Yeah. Oh, man.
God.
Yo, SpongeBob gonna live forever, yo.
I'm
Like
gonna play that for when we talk about older.
Oh. No, got out of high school. What you mean?
Nah, I'll just say this. That's what niggas is saying after this 1000th chapter.
Oh, right. All right, I got a little controversial opinion about that, but we can get to that later.
Oh, it wasn't that great.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I felt the same way. I think a lot of people felt that. I mean, people was hyped, but
it felt like I ain't gonna lie. It felt like a My Hero chapter.
it felt like a normal chapter to me.
Yeah. Remember I was saying that before? I'm like, I don't think nothing spectacular is gonna happen.
Yeah, because the pacing is quick. So it's been like, it was like real quick, the chapter.
They get into it. Oh, yo, you know what I found out about the Webtoon app? Apparently,
they tracking your data.
No, like apparently, yo, for some reason, like even for series that's finished, like they charge you. Like you get 2 free chapters a day. That's how you gotta use the coins to keep reading.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is some bullshit. Like, why are you charging for some shit that's finished? Because I finally caught up on all the webtoons I've been like neglecting. Like, I caught up on God of High School. I caught up on Unordinary. I caught up on Dice, and then I was gonna reread Sweet Home because they put a live action adaptation for that on Netflix, and I couldn't. I'm like, yo, why come I could only read like 2 chapters? Like, shit is wild.
I'm about to say, you can be reading a series about Alabama, nigga. Sweet home Alabama.
The star main character, like Joseph American son, and he has like he got an American flag wife beater and like blue jean shorts.
Blue jeans, yeah.
And he wear like black cowboy boots. And he got the cool bar.
He got the he got the straw. He got the little straw in his mouth, a little straw, grass or wheat shit that niggas be having. And a banjo.
He got his chewing tobacco.
Mm-hmm. And a banjo.
Yeah. And then that's like his weapon. He attacks you with American patriotism music.
It's nice. He plays American music. He plays Elvis Presley while smacking you with the fucking banjo.
Word.
Or some metal bat shit, but just with a guitar.
Yeah, this house, I smack the same way I smack my 14-year-old wife. Sweet home Alabama.
Yeah. It's funny, my father live in Alabama.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, like a moment of like complete disclosure and transparency. I thought Alabama was like closer to Texas. For like until like 2 years ago. I said, like Alabama's right there by New Orleans.
Texas.
That's what I felt like.
Alabama's next to Georgia. That's the next state over.
Oh shit! I had no idea.
Yeah, that was my fault. My father lived in Alabama.
I found that out. I was like, damn, how the fuck did I pass high school?
That's why I always found it weird that the Harpers were from Alabama. Out of all the places to be in Roosevelt, y'all from where?
Yeah.
That's why they would like. She would move back and forth. I'm like, how are y'all? I never really asked, like, how are y'all from Alabama? Y'all was like military kids or some shit?
You're like, how'd y'all get here? Like, even if they
Yeah.
did, but there's no military base here, right?
In New York, yeah, but it's probably like, I don't know. I can't even say that. No, because when I'll be looking at like apartments and shit in New York, they do be having like forts and shit that's not far from like Queens and shit. So it's some shit out there apparently.
Okay.
But like New York niggas and niggas from Northeast just look at everybody the same. I guess like y'all all country. Even some of them Midwest niggas.
Yeah, like to like niggas on our corner of the United States, like we acknowledge each other, our separate states up here. But as soon as you go past Jersey, it's Georgia, Florida, Louisiana, Texas, California, and the rest of that shit is just like the woods and hipster white people and
Yeah, word. I just wish they made Peter Parker more like himself in the comics, like nigga mad witty and like sarcastic and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched the Spider-Man movie since I don't know, probably the Tobey Maguire shit was the last one I really watched.
All right, so even though everyone shits on the Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield, those are alright. The first movie was cool, and the second movie was good, except for like half that shit was a fucking soap opera, like some love story shit that they didn't have to like extend for that long.
Which one is Zendaya in?
That's the newest one though.
She's in the newest one.
Yeah, the newest ones. Yeah.
So the second Andrew Garfield one, well, who was the love interest in that
one? Gwen Stacy.
Okay. For some reason, I thought it was another like little half-breed black girl in that one too.
I think there was a half-breed. I think there was another one in his class, but he wasn't into her like that. So I don't know. No, but what they need to do, they need to have a Catwoman make an appearance. Give my boy Pete some cheeks.
He fucked Catwoman?
Yeah.
Ain't Catwoman in DC though?
No, Catwoman's. I mean, Black Cat. I'm thinking.
I'm like, nigga, what? I mean, I know they did crossovers before, but
him and Batman gonna run the fade.
I'm about to say how Batman feel about that. That's crazy. All the bitches he be fucking, he ain't have a baby by Selena. He had a baby by Rajon Rondo daughter, or whatever that nigga name is.
Oh, Rajon Gould?
Rajon Gould.
Rajon Rondo. In the Lazarus pit, that the liquid's made of all the championship rings.
Yeah, for the Celtics and shit.
Yeah, all the liquefied championship rings.
But he needed that last one from the Lakers to be complete. He was like, I have the liquefied energy from the two most winningest franchises in NBA history. I just needed just one from the other team. Now it's complete. And then come out the pit, restore his youth. Go back to playoff Rondo from old, back when he was on Boston. Are you ready to start this one now?
Yes, I am. Okay. What is this? Episode 57, Ningen Bros. We back in the new year. New year, new things. We trying to blow up this year, possibly. We're gonna start being your favorite podcasters.
Nah, we not doing that.
Good people like Booker T. We're coming for you, nigga.
Nigga.
I'm your host. Wait, what are you about to say?
Nah, I said this is the year we put the infinite spectacles playing in the action. Gonna pop up like this. Hold on.
We are the rulers of this world.
Yo, I'll be shook if I wake up and heard that shit from the sky. What the fuck is that? like Shaggy from Scooby Doo. We gotta get out of here.
That sound like a Yu Yu Hakusho demon. You can hear it, right?
Yeah, I can hear it. You sound like
Because
the flying bat thing that was trying to
yeah,
create.
that was trying to get Yusuke in the forest where he's trying to get through the tournament shit.
Yo, how you do it? Yo, how you do that?
What I do? What I do? That was that little light skinned girl. I got some shit. Voice mod. It's a shit. Yeah. And it's a soundboard too.
Oh, alright. Because I had an idea too. You heard that VTuber shit?
You was telling me about that, I think.
Yeah. So like the software that you use your webcam and it makes you look like an anime character.
Yeah, I think that's what you were telling me.
And, we can do the podcast that way, like some voice chat anime character.
Well, welcome back to the Niggas Bros, and we just look like some black anime niggas.
Yeah.
They gonna have us looking like Mr. Popo.
No,
on some racist shit.
No, what's the nigga? The black dude from Dragon Ball, the bald nigga that Goku fought in the robot.
From what was his name? I hope it wasn't Mr. Black.
No, General Black or some shit.
He was. I'm about to say. I hope it wasn't Mr. Black or whatever. So yeah, because he was with the
Red Ribbon Army.
The Red Ribbon Army, yeah.
Yo, they had the most stereotypical black people, yo.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Look, we gonna leave that racism.
Yeah, that's what people say when they talk about the Patriots. If you can forget about the racism in Boston, you fuck with the Patriots.
Fuck Toriyama, we gonna forget the racism.
Yeah.
But the racist depictions, that's the shit.
Word. Yeah, it was still funny as hell in Dragon Ball Z Kai on Nickelodeon. They turned Mr. Popo blue.
Blue, yeah.
I'm like, I'm mad. I'm like, yo, I don't even mind the racism. Just don't do that. You might as well give that nigga a fucking afro or some shit. Had a nigga looking like fucking one of the Avatar people. But anyway, we didn't introduce myself. I'm your host, Dilbert Taicho, aka the Sage of Six Spectacles. Like, don't worry, the plan will come into fruition at like the first dawn on the third Sunday of the spring solstice.
That sound like the secret shit that Kenny Mon left for the army to come back and help them fight Kaido, nigga. Remember that shit that he drew, and it was like, he fucked up. Remember the symbol? Yeah, the symbol, and he tried to change it, and everybody read it wrong, but it worked out. Mm-hmm. That's how your shit sounded, like some convoluted shit.
Evil villains have to have convoluted plans.
Right. But that they plainly explain to the heroes for some reason when they get in front of them.
And then the whole journey, we've seen that they thought was like destiny was pre-planned by the bad guy. Because they just happened to get in the way. It was like diversions. Like, so you mean to tell me I helped that town, but you attacked that town?
I'm like, yes. Hold on. Yes, that's right. It was all part of my plan.
Yo, what the fuck, yo? It's a jigsaw.
They got a jigsaw one on here. That's the funny part.
Oh man.
Hold on. Here you go.
Yo, Jared, what's good, my nigga? Trying to play a little game. I've hidden the key behind your eyeball while you were asleep.
Please spare me, Megatron.
That's what they need, a star screen while I'm being like, oh no, Mega.
Yo, Starsky was a hater, yo.
He turned good at one point, then went back.
He like, fuck y'all.
I had hope for that nigga. Yo, it's 2 minutes in, we already off track.
Right.
We was doing the AKAs.
Let me finish. AKA Negro Kai by your other podcast is the third rape. AKA Susio Senpai. aka Suge Naito. I'm gonna hold you by a collar and drop you off the nearest balcony in Shibuya, aka
Shibuya. It's Shibuya. Because everything happens in Shibuya. That'll be the first place I'll visit when I fucking touch down in Japan.
aka Lord Omega in the building. You already know. Well, I'm one of who reigns supreme. Let's send it over to my co-host.
Oh no, you just young Garo? You did Garo right now?
Nah, I'm gonna retire that.
Oh, you gonna retire? Yeah, all right.
Young Garo.
So he come back. He back in the Met web comic. That's all I'm gonna say.
Alright.
Trying to live a normal life. But yeah, it's your co-host with the most, Young Finbar Calamitous, aka the epitome of a real man, never showing these hoes or these games any true commitment, aka Nick Amaro, the Black Chick Amaro, aka the Lazy Genius, aka Krishna, your curly hair god of French poodles, aka the Dalai Akma. Let me guide you on this spiritual journey through anime and manga bliss, aka Sick Sensei, aka Young Ukitake, aka which one? You said you was Alpha or Omega? I forgot. I'll be forgetting already.
I said Omega.
All right, and I am Alpha Senpai or Lord Master Alpha, whatever you want to call me. That's just
Master Alpha Lord.
Lord Alpha Master. I sound like Jeffrey from The Fresh Prince. Yeah. Master Alpha. Fuck yeah. I got me snorting this shit. AKA Young Roshi. Yeah, ladies, I go on Facebook and Instagram and take screenshots, or on Facebook I hit that little 3-dot shit and save y'all photos to my phone. Don't judge me. AKA Perv Gotti. AKA the pirate boss that still fights with half his head knocked off. I am Young Whitebeard. And for all my children out there, I have one message.
One Piece wa jitsuzai suru.
Yo.
What's good? We ain't here, yo.
Dude, yeah, about to set this off right. So before we get into our topics, we just gotta go over this breaking news. So, and you can only do this when you got it like that, you get bright like that, and no one else can come even close to you. This is the biggest flex you can ever do. So
you got me intrigued. Let's hear.
So Demon Slayer said, "Fuck all y'all brokies." The official account for Demon Slayer announced they would no longer post weekly box office updates because that shit been number one for the past 4 months, even though it's only for 2.
Shit, the pre-orders ticket sales probably was fucking made it top 10 already all time in Japan.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was telling my coworker, I was like, I still just can't believe. I don't know if another world ever got flack for that, but he was like, yo, I love the series, but he was like, and I agreed 100% with him. He was like, it's not nothing like revolution. He was like, he said, I could never foresee it come. I never foresaw it. And he's like, I honestly don't get it. Why it blew up this fast. I think it might be the kids, yo. You think the youth probably fuck with it real heavy?
I mean,
like the kids that's just get.
It's like, yo, all the
something like a phenomenon.
Yeah. No, but they did get on him for that because it was like, yo, how dare you disrespect Demon Slayer? Weren't you the same one who was wrong about Bleach? You're trying to slander him for that. Cause he was saying
what he say about Bleach?
Pretty much saying like how it's like never coming back and all that shit.
Because, come on, but honestly though,
I mean, at the time, no one thought this shit was coming back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come on, they can't kill the nigga for that.
I mean,
they killed him. So they killed him recently for saying, because Bleach just got announced that it was coming back this year.
Yeah. Well, they killed him when Demon Slayer was popping and it was still like airing. Cause that's
Yeah,
cause he's like y'all got like that's what he said. Like, he got like you don't know how it's popular like that. He's not saying it's bad, but it's not that great either.
nah, yeah, he was just saying it was like he just yo, come on. We both fuck with Demon Slayer. I didn't think it would take over like this. Huh?
And I'm telling you, it was only after episode 19 where he fought the spider dude.
Probably.
Because after that episode, it just like went crazy.
And that's the thing. Like a lot of these people, like they hyped about the movie, but I feel like a lot of them
Didn't even see it.
didn't even read the manga.
Or
So they hype about shit that they didn't even know what was going to happen because when you look at it, a lot of the times when the episodes aired and the show was out, the old volume started selling. People was going back and was like, "Oh shit!" And it wasn't just in the West for that to have it like that much sales. It had to be in Japan and shit too, over there, Asia and all that, around the world really. But probably most likely, a lot of people in Japan probably wasn't buying. Like it was doing well, but like once the anime came out, like the shit, like people went back and then started reading the shit, and the fucking sales was blowing up for the old issues and shit like that volume.
That's a fact.
So I was just like, shit. I say that to say, how about to say, why the fuck would I even say that? I say that to say like they didn't even know the hype that was coming with what's my son, the Flame Pillar.
Oh damn, what's his name?
This name started R. What's his name?
Yeah, Rengoku.
Rengoku, right? Yeah, I didn't want to say Rengoku because I feel like there's 1,000 Rengokus in anime. I'm thinking about Shin Goku.
Word.
But yeah, it's probably mad at them too. But yeah, they ain't know about the shit that was so ill about. Like a lot of these niggas probably didn't even fucking read it yet, and they fucking this shit blew the fuck up, yo.
Man, if anyone who likes Rengoku, well, they gonna be disappointed.
Nah, those dudes, I'm done. Rengoku is the truth, man. Fuck with that nigga, heavy.
He's the Itachi of Demon Slayer.
The Itachi? You think so?
I mean,
why do you say that?
Because you know what happens to him. After what happens to him, that inspired, you know who to be a better Demon Slayer. Mm-hmm. Living on by his example.
Yeah, but I mean that who got inspired by Itachi? Sasuke got inspired to do the wrong shit.
I mean, it's still inspiration.
I would call him the Mike guy because he had that same energy, like that.
Okay.
Like that pumped up attitude, like yeah, try our best, springtime of youth type shit.
Yeah,
that's what he always kind of remind me of in a way. Like
they got the same thick eyebrows too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And when guy did 8 Gates, his eyebrows were flaming like red.
Dude, red, yeah. See, so I was doing the science. It's all connected to dots, man.
Okay.
What the fuck we talking about? Oh, you said breaking news before. Breaking news, my nigga. If your girl, what's that nigga? And Child's Play drinks
has a signed copy, a first edition of Demon Slayer. Best believe. She fucked some nigga.
She fucked a nigga in gym. Yeah. See, I'd be mad about bitch fucking Yusuke Murata. What I'm gonna do? Stick of the god of drawing.
Word. Yo, tell him to draw me, please. You like those caricature drawings and for like the carnivals.
Yeah, I feel like you get in like New York City where you walking in in the street. Yeah. Niggas make you look mad crazy. Or wild, I should say.
Nah, imagine going to Japan and finding your girl get her back blown up by Togashi. Like, nigga, you can move, you can write, nigga.
And while she in the bed, this is what she gonna be screaming. You son! He don't deserve that praise though, cause he took too many weeks off out of 52 weeks in a year. This nigga that took 51 weeks off like 9 times. Oh.
He took 3 maternity leave breaks.
That nigga even got kids.
I don't know.
Imagine his wife broke his back because she be fucking him too hard. She be had to Sailor Moon shit. She be transforming. She be transforming in real life on this nigga. That's why his back fucked up. We ain't getting no new chapter. He just won't tell us.
Facts.
I was fucking watching Yu Yu Hakusho and I seen that nigga name. I got mad. It was like original story by Yoshihiro Togashi. I'm like, this nigga. Bum ass nigga. This nigga really didn't come back, yo.
That's a fact. Nah, he got 5 chapters planned for this decade.
For the, I was about to say for the year, for the whole decade.
We're gonna get 1 chapter every year and a half.
And he won't get fired.
Mm-hmm. No, but then the chapter's only gonna be 5 pages. 3
That's-
three,
they gonna-
which is
they
just
gonna-
exposition.
That's when they gonna fire that nigga. Like, you know what, Togashi? We can't do this no more.
They'll have their own. They have their own ending. Okay, they have,
Just take it. I mean, you know, that's funny you say that because I was just thinking about that. I said, what if they like bring Yu Yu Hakusho back, but doing their own shit? Kind of how like they did GT.
mm-hmm. I would hate that.
Well, if it was done right, I wouldn't mind. Because apparently I was reading in the comments on YouTube and shit. So alright, some nigga did the dynamics between Kuwabara and Kurama, but he didn't. How he phrased it, he made it seem like he was going to expound upon their relationship because they do have a relationship, like they cool. What's it called? Kurama was the only one that always kind of. I mean, Yusuke respected the nigga, but he always beat the nigga up. But Kurama always
like the friend that Kuwabara
and a mentor to him. Cause remember him and he ain't trained the nigga.
His spiritual energy and all that.
Mm-hmm. To make his sword fucking. I forgot his sword could fucking bend and shit like that. That's one of the things he trained on during the 3 months they was training for the Dark Tournament. But yeah, he made it seem like but he was just really just talking about the dynamic. He kind of said like Hiei and Yusuke are kind of similar. The Kurama and fucking Kuwabara kind of similar or whatever. And at first I was like, but when he broke it down, I'm like, okay, I get where he coming from. I still don't like totally agree, but he was saying like I know a lot of people going to disagree with me this, but he was like I think it was the right decision for Kuwabara not to compete in that last tournament that they had or whatever. And I had thought about that earlier yesterday. I was like, well, it didn't really make sense because it was a Demon World
like,
tournament
there's
shit.
There's no stakes for the Earth.
Yeah, so well, it kind of was, but it was.
I mean, it would only be at the end. Like whoever won, that would have.
Yeah, from fact, yeah, if and danger, yeah. So, I mean, but
then that's the same thing. They acting like Kurama, Yusuke, and Kuwabara wouldn't just like throw hands with everybody.
That's true too.
Because in that situation, Hiei would definitely be on the Demon World side.
Nah, I don't think so. You think so? I think he grew too much with Yusuke and to fucking I mean, because technically Kurama is a human or whatever, even though he could transform or whatever. So I probably see him siding with.
Oh, that his sister's there too, so he may have like an obligation to protect her.
Yeah, because Yukina and the Ice Maid shit, that's in the human world, right?
Well, no, the Ice World is in the Demon World, but she wants to be reunited with him, and he don't want nothing to happen to her. But he can't bring himself to like reveal himself as her brother. That's why at the end of the series, like he tried to give Hiei his necklace that they both had to tell her that he was dead. And then Kurama was like, "No, I'm not gonna close the door for you. Like you'll give it to her whenever you're ready."
Yeah. They said Kurama's last fight was a filler shit. He fought the nigga that Hiei taught Hiei swordsmanship. But they said Hiei killed him in the tournament, right?
Yeah.
They were saying like he did come back, I think. He said in the manga, but like that fight with Kurama was filler. That wasn't real or whatever. But he was saying it was a good way to close out because he finally accepted himself. Kurama accepted himself for who he is, or whatever. That he's Suichi, but he still tapping to the Yoko Kurama shit, or whatever. Need be or whatever. But they were saying in the epilogue, because he was saying, yeah, Kuwabara, they ain't have no place, and he was like, he was weak or whatever. And the niggas in the comments was like, nah, like, cool, y'all underestimated Kuwabara. Like, I always felt like Kuwabara is my favorite character in Yu Yu Hakusho. Don't ask me why, but that's my nigga. But so I was one of the niggas that was kind of mad that he got left out. I'm like, damn, you gonna have a last, because he ain't even do nothing in the Sensui shit. He got kidnapped. He lost his powers until the last second.
Yeah, then he fought Sensui with until Yusuke got there.
Yeah, or whatever. So, but niggas were saying in the epilogue that I gotta look at this or read this epilogue shit. They said Kuwabara eventually became S-Class.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, stop fronting on my nigga like he's some scrub. He just fight like a
dingbat.
Yeah, he fight how he look, like some John Travolta Grease nigga. Like he fight like he a Grease character. Like just regular. Like he don't move like Yusuke or shit like that. Which I wouldn't want him to, but I do wish one of the things they gave him more of a comprehensive fighting style than just
swinging the sword.
Just sword, yeah, word. Like yeah. That's some part of shit that make you love Kuwabara.
He's like, sword to get longer. I'm just like,
oh. Yeah, get longer. Yeah, that's all he had was the sword.
Kuwabara's name was sponsored by Viagra.
Get longer. Extends, nigga. But yeah, that's my Yu Yu Hakusho rant. Okay. What the fuck was we talking about?
We about to get into the manga and shit. So well,
you want to start first, yeah?
Let's start with fucking with One Piece. No, it's a momentous occasion. Drum roll, please. The 1000th episode. Luffy got Gear 6. It's like no. So yeah, pretty much the chapter was just basically all of them getting up to the top where Kaido and Big Mom was, and then all the exposition in between was more Yamato flashback about Ace and how all this seemed to have been prophesized by Odin during his journey with like Whitebeard and them and Roger. So then Luffy gets to the top and Zoro, Killer, Kid, and Law is already there. And then what's the name? Kid was talking mad. She's like, oh, now you're here. Now you can all watch me, like sit back and watch me fight. And then fucking Kaido and Big Mom, they just ignoring everybody else. They're like, oh, Straw Hat. And then here come Luffy. Every time it's time to fight the big bad guy first, he do that serious walk, and then he tends to like his injured friends. So like he's walking toward Big Mom and Kaido, and then Kaido's saying to Big Mom, "Yo, did you know what this boy said to me?"
Nigga said, "Lin." Believe what this nigga told me.
And then Big Mom was like, "Oh yeah, he's a saucy one."
Call him a glacier boy. So icy, I'm a glacier boy.
Nah, she talk about that nigga like he's a fucking donut. He's saucy.
That's that cat. That's where Katakuri get it from, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
No. That shit is funny.
What? Oh man. So yeah, they talking shit. Trying to make fun of him for saying he gonna be Pirate King. But then all of a sudden he like disappears past them. And then Kaido's like, "Boy, say it again. Tell me what you're gonna be, so we can hear you."
Nigga turn loose to Vandals. What is gonna be? Wow. They said I was watching King of Light. They nigga said Luffy stepped behind him. How nigga from oh shit, we just talk about Tagashi Hunter.
Mhm.
Miriam, whatever the nigga David. When he stepped behind Miriam or whatever nigga David. I call Miriam for like courage. Fucking
now you can't say that name. You know who might hear it.
I just got it. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, you funny as shit.
This is gonna be a lie. At the airport when you go back to work, niggas. But yeah,
when he stepped past Netero and Killer was, I think, grandfather.
Mhm.
And then like the narrator was like, he stepped right past the two elder fighters or some shit. Like it just showed him like the background turned white. You see them standing there, and then this nigga just fucking walk right by them like they was nothing. So.
Yeah, and then it was like, yeah. Then they realized the situation was not as they appeared.
Yeah, that's how Luffy walk past niggas, yeah.
Yeah.
But they didn't seem surprised though. That's the thing.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, you ignoring us? That's why Kaido was like, say it again. Kaido went all the smoke. Say it again, boy. Sound like a plantation on it.
But yeah, back to that inside joke.
Fuck that Oompa Booga Crash Bandicoot in the face looking ass nigga. That's all I gotta say.
Don't talk about
2021.
don't talk about Muhammad Afdal like that.
Nah, Half-Dog got more swag.
That dog had that. His voice. Oh no, Joseph. I wonder if it was a real black person that
I hope it was.
voiced Avdol. Might not have been. I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't no coonish sound and shit. This nigga just had the deep voice though. As if you can't get a black nigga, you gotta get somebody deep voice.
Nigga sound like Jerome from Family Guy.
Oh damn, Lord. Yeah, he got the deep ass voice. But anyway, yeah, Luffy walked past them two niggas.
And he's like,
Kaido still going on about, oh, can you believe what this nigga just told me? Or what he said he was gonna be.
then Luffy's like observing all the damage and like Kinemon's doing the ugly cry. So that's how you know shit about to get real. When you ugly cry in front of Luffy, he about to fuck you up.
Yeah, aka the Usopp cries.
Right? No, ain't nothing beat the Usopp cry. The niggas those are broken. That shit was still moving like a fucking like kaleidoscope.
I didn't even know the Heisman Trophy shit was on.
Oh, it is?
Oh yeah, championship game is next week, right? They do it before. They said the Alabama wide receiver won. quick sports break. Take. But yeah, fucking Kinemon on the ground, crying, saying basically that he don't deserve to face Odin. Like they shamed him and shit like that. Which is a lie. Like them niggas did a lot, like to get to this point. 20 years of plotting and well, no, they didn't plot 20 years. They got sent 20 years into the future, right?
Right.
Denjiro's the actually only niggas that
everyone who remained, they was plotting for 20 years.
Yeah, cause Denjiro stayed for 20 years. Cause he actually aged, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause he was whatchamacallit? He was the fake Yakuza boss or whatever. He took over the underworld. Yeah, so while all that was going on.
Right. Oh yeah, yo. I'm about to put it on the screen so people can see it on the video. But you know who fucking Keenan Moore's crying face look like?
Yeah, go ahead, put it on.
Alright,
You got it in Discord.
hold on. I'm about to put it in the chat with me and you. Hold on.
You, me, and you. Alright. Yeah, that fucking that Japanese plankton shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Okay, so it's Keenan Moore's face.
All right.
And here's what he look like.
They got the same nose and everything.
We're the same facial contour.
Nigga look like what's my nigga from Adventure Time? The lemon nigga.
Unacceptable. Alright, but yeah, so yeah, Luffy's like he told Law to like send everybody down below. And then as that happened,
Not to be confused with I'm about to say short boy. Big boys song and album, The Love Below.
Shit. Yeah, the Kaido tried to hit that nigga Luffy, but Luffy dodged it. And then Luffy had the flashback of all his friends, like, you know, emotional moments and all that.
Oh, we kind of skipped over a part though.
Did we?
The beginning.
Not
When
really.
Zoro got tossed up there.
No, I was like, no. I was saying how, like, you know, the chapter pretty much everybody getting to the top.
Yeah, but yeah, he got to discuss how that you know, what's it called with the assist.
Oh yeah, got a shout out to Marco.
Marco.
Tossed that nigga Zoro.
Yeah, fucking and he was holding his own against both King and Queen.
Yeah, cause he was like choking both of them out low key.
Yeah. And fucking Queen got a fucking like a mechanized dino bot neck or some shit. Like you seen his part of his neck, like it look like bones, but it's like fucking mechanical shit.
Or like a toy.
Cause don't his hand come off? Don't he got like a gun or some shit like that?
Something like that.
And he like some mechanized. I wonder if that's his real body, if he even look like it. Or if he mad small, like some fucking like little person. I didn't want to be offensive.
Yeah.
Say the other words.
That's right. You gotta be careful about that. Words mean things. But yeah. Anyway.
Do they? I mean, well, yeah, I guess so. If we give them meaning, so yeah, they do technically mean.
Words mean things, and words are mean things. Gotta get philosophical on them.
Oh, now I'm sitting down like the thinker on the toilet. Nigga.
Like Confucius, yeah. Alright, but yeah. So yeah, Kaido tried to hit that
Confucius from China. The Trump voice.
What happened? Yeah, nigga Luffy snuffed the shit out of Kaido with this new move called Red Rock.
Which is a kind of mythical bird that hunts fish. Which is symbolic
because previously
Kaido, we found out, is the myth about the basically the magic carp that turned into a Gyarados that swam up the stream, up the waterfall, and the god bestowed upon this koi fish the ability to transform into a dragon. So Luffy's mythical shit is I guess like some type of firebird that I think they said hunts fish. I was watching King of Lightning or whatever because he typed it in because he's like, what the fuck is that? So yeah.
So
Possibly a play on that relationship with him and Kaido.
Yeah, Oda's doing good with the symbolism right now.
I mean, this whole shit is symbolic.
Yeah.
Only nigga that might be more symbolic. Well, I can't even say that because this shit that I gotta watch. I mean, I had to do it with the other series too. I was about to say, but with Naruto and shit, well, that Sage of Six Spectacle, Sage of Six Path shit. Gotta confuse with our own Ningen plan. and all the Buddhism and Hindu shit that Oda had in there and shit like that. The statues,
True.
even the symbolism, like in the fucking the Magtamas and the Tomois and the Uchiha's eyes and shit like that.
All that
Shit like that. So there's a lot of symbolism in Naruto too. But yeah, it's fucking shit. It's symbolism in Big Mom and shit. Cause but I was telling you, I found out that it's fucking Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That he took bad concepts for that and just put it, made Big Mom like one of the queens, the evil queens or some shit like that. And like she had like a lot of, he drew like the soldiers the same way and shit. I was like, this nigga older, yo.
Yeah,
Using cartoons from the West.
that's inspiration.
That's
Well,
one thing I do give Oda. Like this nigga, the way he makes shit, he connect the dots and like
mhm.
you got to go back and you realize you piece some shit and like oh shit, like he like his foreshadowing shit is crazy.
He got the mean diagram in his room, like you know how like the police task force trying to like connect the head of the organization.
Cut that they be having like the lines
Yeah, the
going
string
to
going.
different pictures.
And then they got
Right.
the word written with question marks, like One Piece, D, Marco, Blackbeard. But yeah, see that's how the chapter ended. And then at the end, Big Mom was like, "Yo, how you gonna let him hit you like that?" And then Luffy's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be the one who could be Pirate King and be both of you."
Yeah, because at first Big Mom was like, stop playing around to Kaido, thinking that he let him rock him, nigga. But then she realized that nigga really got rocked. Like, he really popped up. Like, that shit hurt Kaido.
Did Luffy do that Rio shit? Probably.
I wonder what the rest of the supernova that's up there doing. Because did we say that? Yeah, that is Zoro up? Well, Luffy came last, but
Yeah.
Zoro was up there, Laws up there, Kid, Killer. That's it, right? And Luffy?
Yeah.
Is it 5 of them or 6 of them?
There's 5 of them. Yeah.
There's 5 of them, right?
Yeah, it's Luffy, Zoro,
Luffy, Zoro,
Killer,
Law,
and Kid.
Kid.
But it's like, yo, they all gonna be ganging up on Kaido because they all got beef with him. But Big Mom probably gonna get in the way.
Yeah, because that's what he was saying. That was like Big Mom's beef is really with Luffy
Yeah.
and whatever. And he
And
the one
then-
who declared that he wanted to go after her too. So
And then Zoro's the whole time he's like, yo, I want to cut down Kaido.
Kaido, yeah. I wonder what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about Zoro, but like, far as like, I know what his contributions potentially could be, but I want to know what
Law
fucking
gonna do?
Law. But I'm confident in Law too. I don't really know. I'm just trying to figure out Killer and.
Well, remember he was at Zoro fought him before. But so I guess that will be kind of similar, I guess. But Zoro's gonna be clearly stronger.
Zoro for who before?
Remember Zoro fought
Killer?
Killer because he was the laughing dude with the
Yeah,
But that before they knew who he was.
who he was, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, as far as like what moves they gonna?
I don't know. And I'll be honest, they don't even need Kid. Kid is just Luffy with like junk.
Luffy with junk,
Yeah.
but it was kind of bad, more on the bad side.
Yeah, exactly. So you can get on to the next chapter. Go into My Hero. And finally, we get some consequences.
Go ahead, start it off, my nigga.
Okay, so I'm assuming this is like Midoriya, like monologuing about this, and he's pretty much saying in the aftermath of like Shigaraki escaping, well, All for One escaping, like the heroes were like wearing themselves thin, trying to save everybody, and then apparently, All for One commanded all the normal that were released at the beginning of this fight to like cause disturbances and distractions so he can get away. But then, there was like about seven people along with Shigaraki who managed to escape. But they was able to capture Gigo Machina and Mr. Compress. and they captured Redestro, Gettin, the ice dude with the jacket, and the
Yeah.
other dude Trumpet. I forgot about him. I don't know what his power was. And then all the other people from the Paranormal Liberation Front. And they said they captured over up to they captured in total 16,929 people.
Yeah, because remember, y'all, it was niggas that was part of the niggas that was heroes that was secretly a part of the paranormal group too. Like they secretly harbor, I guess, resentments towards the
Hero
Society and shit like that. So they showed one of the niggas that they had showed before, like in the early part of it. Like they keep showing that nigga for some reason, but
the dude with the round head and the mask, right?
Yeah.
And then like as all this shit's going on, there's like mad like destruction and mayhem everywhere. People crawling for help. Uraraka, she barely saved the girl, and like her brother would sue you. And then there's like more people who needed help. And then she saw some guy was like saying how he can't take it, like this is too much. And it was just,
it was a hero.
Yeah, one of the heroes. He was like, he can't take it, it's too much. Like, cause they were like overwhelmed and like the destruction was like too great. And then he was like, yeah, he think he might need a new line of work.
Yeah, because you know they was in the city
like that before,
and the shit was destroyed. You just heard niggas screaming like,
yeah. Oh shit.
So it was just too much cope for niggas to cope with. Yeah. That nigga had a mental breakdown.
No, but then the villain channel, the Luther Vandals, never too much, never too much.
Yeah, other alter ego nigga.
Oh word. Hey, my new AKA Luther Vandals.
That's exactly how they would say it. He gonna be the next villain in JoJo's nigga.
Uh-huh.
That's exactly how you say it, and that's gonna be one of his stands moves for 2 months.
It's gonna be like some audio quirk, like mad trumpet's gonna brainwash you. No, but you know they can't say the exact name. It's not gonna be Luther. It's gonna be like Rufa.
That sounds bad, stereotypical, but okay. I'll let you get that one off because you was trying to change it on purpose.
Yeah, because it's gonna be like ROOFA.
This nigga sound like he got a landscaping business. Nigga fix rules and yards and shit. Roof and vendor.
Oh shit! Hold on. All right, so back to the chapter. Yeah, so then it cuts to Ashido, Yayorozu, and Kirishima like crying, and then you see Midnight.
Hold on, before that though, right? Then they show the on the page before. I thought they showed like the heroes that passed first, and then they said like and then and also or some shit like that, right?
Well, they show her glasses, and then it went like a monologue about the damage, and then they show all the heroes who lost their lives, and Midnight was at the top. Cause they show her glasses, her little eye thing, and then she was at the very top. But yeah, they mad heroes, dog.
Yeah, because I remember how I read it. I think for some reason I feel like I don't know because sometimes they be switching the pages on the unofficial shit. So like they were showing. He said something talking about a lot of heroes lost too, and they showed all the heroes, and then it was just like, and then you seen them fucking crying and shit like that.
Because I'm reading that panel where they show all the heroes.
And then they show the heroes, and And then after that, what was after that? They went back to her or no?
No, well, before they showed them, when the hero like he needs to do a line of work in that bottom panel, it was someone holding Midnight's hand because she got the handcuffs on her hands.
Yeah.
Then the next panel they were showing them crying, and then they show her eye things after that. Then the next page, then they show Midnight at the top, showing all the heroes who died.
Oh, see. For some reason, I think fucking on my shit, they fucking had it out of order. Like they had all the fucking the villain. I mean, all the regular shits. Yeah, all the regular niggas are dead. Fucking, they made it seem like they saved like the biggest name for last or some shit like that. And then you just see fucking Midnight on the fucking floor. Or you just see them crying over her or some shit like that. But back to what you said about finally some consequences.
Yeah, so like the heroes died, and then like the heroes are like wavering because everything that happened up to that point. And then the panel after the way they show all the heroes, these guys were having a conversation talking about like, dang, it's over. Like that Dobby guy sucks, but what's Endeavor gonna do? And like now, but Dobby's plan worked. Like the seeds of doubt has been planted in people's minds and stuff. And someone said how ever since he was number 2, he had a feeling that something shady was going on behind the scenes, and how it's his job to protect us. But what's going on?
What's going on?
Yeah, then they show him Midoriya and Endeavor like pretty much like laid out, and they just show mad thought like speech bubbles from other people talking about maybe it's all over. Let's move abroad.
Niggas talking about moving overseas and shit.
Mm-hmm. Like they don't have like foreign villains.
Word.
Yeah, and then someone was like, Endeavor better have a statement ready about this tomorrow. But the kids are still like fine. Like, these 2 kids are like, we got 5 weenies and those guys looking out for us. But then at the end of the chapter, it cuts to All For One, who's locked up in the jail. Talk about he can feel it, but his expectations were kind of off. But it won't be long now. But then it comes to the All For One that's in Shigaraki's body, and he's like, they assume that tomorrow's gonna come, but I'm not gonna let them rest. So because it's my turn now, and my turn is never gonna end. And he commanded his Nomu to free his real body. So now
his real body, yeah. Now shit about to get real.
Yeah, and that's wild. That's a different turn that I didn't expect. Like he about to get the shaking right after the fight.
You still think well, I don't know if he's gonna try to get it shaken, because he still might need time for whatever he need to recuperate or whatever, some shit like that. But like, it's gonna be hard not to get it shaken, because they gonna notice that the niggas. Because the normal ain't gonna be on no stealthy shit. They gonna just break in, so niggas gonna know that.
Everybody's tired and exhausted and recovering and recuperating. Like it's still the same day. It's just the nighttime now. Like only a few hours pass, and there's not gonna be no one that's gonna be able to stop them. Midoriya can't walk. Endeavor can't walk. Who's really gonna stop him right now? And then this is gonna be like a catalyst that's gonna set some other stuff in motion. Because if he gets All For One, people gonna be like, "Yo, what were you heroes doing? Like, how could you let him like break into the jail and take that guy out for?" There's gonna be a lot of like politics and like blame and all that stuff. And then some, I forgot who it was, but someone brought up a really good point. I forgot who they was. They was like, they don't see the kids just going back to school acting like everything is like fine after this, because like they all fucked up.
No, yeah, everybody fucked up.
Yeah, like not even physically, like mentally. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like Aizawa cut his foot off, but maybe Eri can heal it with her powers now. But just like the PTSD that they gonna have, it's gonna be something serious if they decide to go down that route. What you think?
This shit about to get real.
Yeah.
I mean, because now it is the perfect time. Because he has the no moves, and they like what the near high ends or some shit like that they call them or whatever.
That all the heroes was having a hard time fighting.
Mm-hmm. So they like slightly incomplete because they not quite as strong
Well, they said
as the shit that Endeavor.
Well, they said they're just as strong. They said they're as strong.
Because the other one was a high end, but they and then also in the unofficial shit. Let me make clear, it said they called them near high end
Near high ends, yeah.
or whatever. Because don't they got something like it's like a slight flaw that they have? I guess I forgot what the doctor was saying. If I can remember correctly, I think that's what they call it. But either way, yeah, who's gonna be able to deal with them?
Yeah,
I mean,
because-
Mario can help a little bit because he didn't really get fucked up like that.
But all of them are going to be it, so it can't just be him himself. Because think about it,
Yeah.
in this situation,
Endeavor ain't there. I mean, yeah, Endeavor.
He's out. Because
Fucking
Midoriya's out.
Aizawa
Aizawa's out. He lost a leg.
just lost a leg.
Mirko, she's out.
Unless
Hawks is out.
can Eri reverse time on some Orihime shit?
Yeah.
Change. I wanna change. I don't know. I like that fucking
But
that Bleach opener.
But can she do 3 people at once? Because up until she did like Mirio, she just was working on like smaller stuff. Like, does she have like control of her power to a point where she could like do that to multiple people?
And on Mirio again, I know we brought this up a couple weeks ago. I just don't get why people were mad about this. When you knew this was all being set up like this anyway, it was clear that they was gonna give Mirio his powers back.
Yeah, because every time you see them, they're both in the hospital together all the time.
Together, yeah.
Like this is coming. Like, and it's been enough time.
It's been a long time. I should have left you without a no beat step to, nigga. First you don't succeed. That's what they were singing to Eri. That's just the fourth and try again.
Yeah, they were singing that to her while she was having overhaul abuse flashbacks.
Fuck that.
Excuse me. All right.
Everybody fucked up.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, they all fucked up. And all fun is like, yo, fuck that. Y'all think y'all gonna get a break? No.
All right, he coming in on the Kendrick Lamar shit.
Nigga like, man down, where you from?
He coming in like, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was
He ain't giving them no breaks.
I don't know. Alright, let's get into Black Clover. Let's see. What happened? Oh, okay. So, I had blasted that nigga Xenon in the chest with like his holy ray attack thing.
That shit sound wild, sexual, innuendo-ish, nigga. Like that shit. What'd you say earlier?
What?
Oh, was that yesterday?
Oh,
I was like, you lucky I'm not recording.
Oh yeah, I was like, yeah, Mori, he was a beast with his powerful.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was last night. Yeah.
Yeah. So blasting Xenon in the chest. It's still those. And then Langris was like, yeah, they think they can beat that guy and stop the Clyphos tree thing. But then it cuts to Charlotte and Rill about to fight Vanica.
Oh, let me stop you right there, real quick.
Alright.
Manga Freak, and I'm not blaming the website because they probably got it from somewhere else. But this was one of the worst fan translations I have read in like the past 3 years. When I tell you this translation was hard, like I got the gist, thank God. I got the gist of what they were saying, but some of the shit was just like, and then some shit like certain words didn't fit, which I know like it's probably multiple words you could use in Japanese, and like they wound up translating into a word.
Google Translate.
Yeah, and it really didn't fit right there. So it's just like, yeah, this fan shit. Yeah. Go support the official shit, y'all. Wait till Sunday. I mean, sometimes a lot of times it should be good when the shit come out early, but or whatever. Because that's one of the things that Joy Boy does. You be like, yo, it's not too much difference between the fan and the official this week and shit like that. Sometimes he says he even prefer like the word and the phrasing that the fan shit get because it actually portrays more of what Oda was trying to do or was trying to say or whatever. Like, but yeah, this week with this Black Clover, Basuda, it was trash. But continue, my nigga. I'm sorry.
Nah, that's cool. So yeah, they encounter Vanica, and then she's like mad, nonchalant. She's like, she heard they had intruders, but neither of you know else. So, but go ahead, show her if you'll be fun to fight. But then she sent like her two little the dark disciples they call them. Yeah, they sent,
Hello, goons, basically.
yeah, her Ginyu Force. And then Charlotte used her Briar magic, and then Rail used his picture magic to nullify their attacks. And Vanica's like mad, like unimpressed. She's just like, picture magic is like taking all attributes, but that's it. That's all you got. And then she made fun of Charlotte's magic too, talking about like there's a compatibility thing, and she's holding it back. And then she started talking shit, talking about how she wish she could have fought like Asta and Yami.
And Yami, yeah.
Yeah, but then she goes, yeah, she wanted to turn him into her toys, but Yami got
captured.
And we brought him.
Yeah.
So he's not worth much after all. And then Charlotte got the evil eye. Like, how dare you talk about my man?
Talk about my man, word.
And then Charlotte's having her flashback. And how
so about that flashback. Okay, so in the unofficial shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
It had Charlotte basically say, not that Vanica put the curse on her, but being that she's like the progenitor of curses or some shit like that.
Because her devil,
Magicula or whatever like that. She's the origin of curses.
Yeah.
It had something to do with her somehow. Or did Magicula directly have something to do with putting that on?
Well, they said
Charlotte.
What Dorothy said, the cursed magic of this world originated with
Magicula,
and Magicula
or whatever her name is.
Curses. It's actually a he.
It's a he?
Yeah, according to the translation, Magicula is the father of all curses. It just sounds like a feminine name, so.
Yeah, it do.
Yeah, so and also Charlotte was saying how like her because of her curse, she used the rune rays from the Heart Kingdom to find a way to use like her true powers and stuff. Because like she can't use she up to the point she never used like her real powers. And she was saying how because of what the fuck? This is getting the shit out of me.
Oh shit, my bad.
Wait, what happened?
What scared you?
The voice thing.
Yeah, I didn't mean to turn it on.
Oh.
That's why I was like, what the fuck? I thought I had the shit muted.
Oh nah. Yeah, so essentially Charlotte used the cursor rays to gain access to like her true magic. Because she used her real magic, she would like die or something like that, or go out of control. But then she started to she used it against her dark disciple people, saying how the stronger the enemy's curse, the more of it that they observe. And then she weakened the curse on her little minions. And thus Charlotte using the curse eraser herself, she modified it and gave her access to like her full powers, and she got like this rose dominatrix form looking thing. She got a crown and she got a whip made out of thorns and stuff. So she can use both red and the blue roses with her thorns now. And that shit got Venica all hype. She's like, she transformed to her devil form right away and all that.
Yeah, she was on some like sadist shit.
Word. And then Charlotte's like, yeah, I'm not gonna fight you. Like, and she trapped her in this little thorn jail thing. And then that's how the chapter ended.
You can still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how the fuck I had. Probably did that. It's cool. Maybe
What?
that's what I did.
What happened?
Nah, hold on, let me see. Yeah, I probably gotta do it like that. Mute it on Discord.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I just feel like if Neverworld was talking about this, being that we talking about Black Hole, the fucking the 6-month time skip premiered in the anime.
Yeah, the episode came out today.
Yo, and a lot of people is just the first thing I looked at for Neverworld talked about in the video. Everybody's talking about like this nigga Asta look like a fucking brolic dwarf, yo. I felt like they made him look too brolic in the anime.
Word, yo.
This nigga look crazy, son.
He like Super Vegeta but short.
Yeah, but shorter. Vegeta actually grew a little bit when he did
Yeah.
his Super Vegeta form. This nigga Asta, he look wild, nigga. This nigga.
Oh, hold on, wait, what the fuck? Oh, hell no.
What happened?
You didn't see the IG chat? This Warren posted Dr. Dre suffers a brain aneurysm and is in ICU.
Oh, what?
Yo.
Probably that stress with that divorce, nigga.
Yeah. God damn.
That's crazy. Oh, come on, son. We can't start 2021 off like this. I mean, you know, it's not something you can't come back from. Quincy Jones had an aneurysm before. That nigga say he heard something pop in his head, like he was laying down thinking about music, and he heard just some shit just go pop. So it's not to say that you can't, but damn, come on, that shit is still serious though. Fucking life threatening.
Yeah,
See, the cynic in me was like, what if he just lying? Get some sympathy, so his wife could be like, you know what, I'm gonna stop for right now.
Alright, so let's get back on topic. Damn. Hope you alright, yo.
Yeah, word. Praise up to Dr. Dre, son. That's crazy.
Yeah. Fuck, you saying what about oh yeah, after being like mad brolic and shit?
Yeah, he looked wild in the anime. Like they buffed him up a little too much, yo.
And like the animation was clean, yo. I can't even lie, but still.
Yeah, that's what Neverworld was saying. He was like, yo, this shit was like the best this shit looked in a while, yo. He was like, this shit was great, but you know, he was like, you know, you probably get more of that if Black Clover was one of them animes that went on break after for a few months.
Like how My Hero did.
Yeah, but it was like being that this shit is like, nah, stop. And before we going to get on to the next topic, I do want to kind of talk about because he was saying like the pacing is quick. Like he was like in the episode and shit like that. How like the reveals of the main characters like happen in the first half and shit.
But that's what happened though.
Yeah, no, that's what he was saying. He was like, because you know, it's like anybody read the manga, it's a quick series. Like, remember I was saying that was one of my criticism of it before, but
Because
I'm,
the
I'm,
episode
I'm,
cover like maybe like what, 2 or 3 chapters or something.
I'm starting to think that, maybe I kind of felt this, but it's just like my hero. I mean, not my hero. Black Clover. I like this since from the beginning. The series, like reading it or whatever like that. But one of my criticisms is just a whole bunch of anime and manga tropes, all from like different series and shit, just thrown into one. But somehow it still worked. And my other criticism of it was the fast pacing. But it's like, is the tropey quick shit, is it successful? Because you know what it remind me of? Fairy Tale, kind of.
Yeah.
Like some of the shit in Fairy Tale happened quick.
No, because
Now
that's
I
the
feel
thing now. Like, because like what was it, Bleach, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, they all got slandered for like dragging shit out.
dragging shit out, yeah.
So the new generation of like and manga, so they trying to like not get that same criticism. So they're like doing the same tropes and stuff, but they're like expediting it along, not dragging it out longer than it needs to be.
Because I feel like even with Jujutsu Kaisen, a lot of this shit, up to the part I did get up to like the first 101 chapters,
Yeah.
a lot of shit moved quick.
Yeah. Like the whole Shibuya incident is a drawn out arc, but enough that stuff happens where it doesn't feel like it's dragging along.
It's the same thing, yeah.
Yeah, like how like other shows they be like talking for like 3 episodes and they be like 2 minutes of fighting. Like
Dragon Ball
One
Z.
Piece. One Piece. One Piece is worse. One Piece will have a 15-minute recap, 2 minutes of talking, and then
They fight at the end.
yeah, and then the fight,
Yeah.
they'll jump at the enemy, then it'll freeze frame.
And then, next time on One Piece.
No, they don't do anything that to be continued.
To be continued, yeah. With that red shit covered for the black screen, yeah.
I like in the most recent episode though, when Blackbeard was talking, he did the little devil fruit thing, and they showed the to be continued screen crack. I thought that was a little nice touch to like switch it up.
Oh, I ain't know that. What the fuck was Blackbeard talking about?
Because now it's the part where they switch and start talking about the Riviera and all that shit.
And Blackbeard be reading the newspapers and shit.
Yeah.
They be having these little scenes where they cut to him.
Mm-hmm.
But they said Blackbeard, Oda said he would be like an archaeologist if he wasn't a pirate. That's why people think he's Rocks or some connection to him, or he might just be a follower, because he took over the island that Rocks used to was his base, and then they were saying Rocks was some nigga that was uncovering like all this like forbidden information that was forbidden by the world government and shit like that. Basically, same shit seemed like Blackbeard trying to do too. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, like yeah, it's just a quick observation. I was just seeing like a lot of the
newer shows,
the quick tropey shit just seemed like it worked. Like as much as people criticize Fairy Tale and shit, same niggas that criticize it still watch it every week.
Exactly. So you can't hate it that much.
Yeah.
But that's with anything.
Cause I didn't criticize. I recognize it as like a shortcoming of it,
Yeah,
but
like it had the flaws,
power
but
of friendship shit. But
it don't like affect its overall enjoyment.
yeah, like I still was one of my favorite series. Honestly, like I still fuck with Fairy Tale heavy. Like I never let it. Like, oh, this shit. Nah, like yeah, I'm like yeah, this shit is kind of whack that they do this friendship shit a lot. But I'm like, it is what it. I just accept it for what it is. Okay, that's what.
Yeah. Alright. So that being said, let's move on to these topics. So
Any anime you watch? No games.
I'm starting to read Orient, the manga from the creator of Magi. I don't know if you've like heard of that or like seen it.
Yeah, I heard of both. I mean, I know my, but yeah, I heard of Or.
Yeah, like I started reading that shit. That shit's alright so far. Like the drawing is like A1, yo. But I'm reading it because I read an article saying that's getting the anime adaptation also.
Is that still ongoing?
What?
The Orient shit.
No, it hasn't started yet. Or the manga's still ongoing, yeah. But
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
okay, yeah, it's ongoing. I was telling you, I was reading. I watched that Alice in Borderland series on Netflix, and I had no idea it was a live action adaptation of a manga.
Yeah.
So I'm here to say I'm gonna die on this hill. Alice in Borderland is the first live action adaptation of like a manga that's good, with the exception of Bleach. I'll die on that hill.
I can't put no input into it because I don't really watch no adaptation shit.
Yeah. But I think I might be kind of like biased because I didn't know it was like a live action adaptation until after I finished it. But I'll still down in hell. Like that's the best live action series that I've seen. Okay, so let's move on to the next topic. Did you watch anything though?
I've been watching old shit, Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh,
Other than that, nah, I ain't watched none.
okay.
I was tempted to watch the Black Clover shit.
Oh, okay. You tempted to watch
Tempted
what?
to touch the Black Clover.
Oh, okay.
I thought about watching it. Being that I caught up on the mangas, like I'm not feel like I ain't gotta go back and watch the fucking anime just to know what the fuck going on.
No, just watch all like the midget fights and shit. That's all.
I don't even remember where I left off. To be honest.
Yeah, just start when the Eye of Midnight Sun attacks. Just start from there. Then just skip. I watched episode 1 of this anime called Konosuba. It's one of them isekai animes where like the main character he lives in like the real world and he dies and gets transported to like this fictional world.
That shit made me wanna watch Noragami again. Gee, talking about that.
I gotta see if the manga's still ongoing because I fell off that shit hard. Pause.
Yeah, me too. And I had started the second season because I was like, yo, damn. I want to say like 2 years ago I said that, and then come to find out, second season came out in 2015, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? It's been 4 years, and I didn't.
Been mad long.
I'm like, damn. I was like, I could have been watching this shit the whole time because I remember putting in Noragami season 2, nothing popped up. But it's called it's still Noragami, but it's called some other shit. You know they have.
Yeah, Naragami Aragoto.
Yeah, like some. Yeah, so I think that might why sometimes go to these these legals website. You type certain shit in and shit on. So for like 2 years, I was like, I guess it ain't. I guess it ain't no fucking season 2. Yeah, come to find out,
Yeah,
I only watched like one episode, and I fell asleep.
Yeah, it was good.
After the film,
But
I fuck with it.
Yeah, but you know what's weird about season 2? So for season 1, they did an OVA, and one of the OVA episodes was like a picnic thing that they all had after the events of season 2, but that didn't happen up to that point yet.
So they shit got switched around.
Well, no, the OVA is on a separate thing, but I think they redo it in season 2.
I wonder did that happen in the manga? That's nothing. Ain't is the manga monthly? Because I remember the shit being on.
Yeah, so
Pause.
It's monthly.
Saying all this such shit. Yeah, 'cause I remember reading the chapters. I'm like, Attack on Titan and fucking chapters, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the next topic. Let's get into that. Let's segue. Nice segue.
I see. Didn't he try, nigga?
Right. Attack on Titan is ending on April 9th. I'm not ready.
So how many What day does Attack on Titan drop? The anime.
Like I think that like on the 9th of like every like the first week or two of each month. So like the next Attack on Titan. I heard this month's Attack on Titan chapter might get delayed to next month.
No,
So-
no, not the chapters. I'm talking about the episode.
The episode
What day of the week that it comes out?
oh the anime
Yeah.
on Sunday. But
And
everything was on break, so nothing came out like last week.
is it coming out this upcoming week?
I think so. You got to double check because some stuff.
The season already started though, right?
Yeah, but apparently the final season is going to be just 16 episodes, but it's only the first half. The second half will come out I think next year, like or a few months or some shit like that.
So this April date is talking about what?
The end
What's
of the manga.
the first?
End of the manga.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the anime.
Oh no.
That's why I was asking about the anime. Damn, I read that shit over.
Nah, the manga's gonna end on April.
So the manga is ending on the night. Okay.
Yeah, this should been a serialization for 11 years, yeah.
Word?
Yeah. But I think
Yeah,
the anime
'cause
got
I-
adapted in 2013.
I'm about to say because I remember like not too early in my college years, well, maybe like almost midway through. I remember watching that first season, and I had stopped watching it because that shit was so scary to me.
Yeah, cause
So I'm like,
oh yeah, me too. I was not expecting that shit at all. Like the content of the show, I was not expecting that shit because I went off a recommendation like from some like anime like forum or some shit. They're like, yeah, if you like Naruto and stuff like that, you will like Attack on Titan. I'm like, okay, I can get down with that. I've seen that first episode. I'm like, this is nothing like.
word. I mean, kids putting their life on the line, but this is
Word.
a whole new level. Of...
Like, yo, this kid just watched his mother get eaten and they showed it.
Word.
Oh,
Hey, I watched like up to like, cause how many episodes was in that first season?
it's 24.
Like 20 something, right? Yeah, I had watched up to like 18, and I was like, I'm done. I was like, this shit too sad and depressing. Yeah, I was like, I'm not watching this shit. And for like, I want to say like a good 2 years, I didn't watch it, and I went back to it or whatever. But that shit fucking was on break for like 5 years.
Yeah.
The anime, which is fucking wild to me to this day. That shit was the most hype shit. They dropped the ball on that.
No, but the hype is still back though. Like, but not too many things come back from like come back from shit like that. But Nick, you know that meme that been going around? Damn, that brother starving. The Malcolm X shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was all anime fans waiting for Attack on Titan for 5 years.
Right, cause
Like that shit made
my God.
that shit made people read the manga, yeah. Cause like you needed your fix, you needed to know what happened.
I still don't know why they did wait that long.
I don't know. But yeah, we about to get the end. So like if the chapter comes out, if all the chapters come out like as they're supposed to, so it's this month. So it's 4 chapters left.
Yeah, April.
Yeah. And people are
It's January.
speculating that that Falco is gonna eat Eren. Because because you know how like the power of the Fountain Titan can let you like see people's memories and stuff.
Yeah.
In the first episode, he was of the final season. He was saying to Gabby, he was like, "Yeah, I had a dream about like flying around with a sword, attacking like fighting Titans," and that's what they was doing. That's what Eren and them was doing. So that's why they're speculating that it might be. That might be.
I was like, interested.
And then they also prefaced it by saying how because Eren had like a dream or something about him standing above a sky, and then Falco also said he had that same dream, like he saw the same thing. So it's looking like they're gonna have to beat Eren and have Falco eat him to like stop the rumbling and all that. But we'll see.
See. I be just reading so much just to get through the chapter that a lot of shit I don't be paying attention to. Cause was that in the manga as well?
No, but the same thing.
No, it wasn't.
No, no, but the same thing happened at the very beginning of Attack on Titan when he was like, "Hey, Mikasa, when'd your hair get so long?" And but Mikasa's hair was only short as it is now. Remember? Because she cut her hair after the time skip.
She cut it after the time skip.
Yeah, remember? Yeah, because remember she cut her hair off. She cut her hair like mad short. Cause it used to be long.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, because when they were kids, it was like long down to her back, and then when they were starting to like join like the survey corps, but then he told her to cut it because it was mad long, and she cut it, but it was still like to like her shoulders. But then after the time skip, when we went to Marley, like now it was like really short. It was like the back of her neck.
So in the beginning of Attack on Titan,
Yeah.
Eren,
He was like, "Hey, Mikasa, when'd your hair get so long?" And she's like, "What are you talking about?" Because remember, the power of the Founding Titan gives you access to your memories. So if you like looking through your old memories, that's probably something that he saw.
wait. But you talking about at the very beginning, the first episode,
The very beginning, yeah, first episode.
he says,
To Mikasa,
"When's your hair
get
so long?"
Yeah,
But hadn't it always been long up until that point?
but that's what I'm saying. It might be Eren's like was going through his memories because remember he was influencing the future, so his past self would get to the point where he was now.
So you saying he was seeing into the future when she cut it?
Well, no, because remember he had the power of the Founding Titan, so he's like going through all his memories and stuff, right? How can I explain it? So like, remember when he was talking to Zeke, and then Zeke realized that Eren influenced all the events, like influenced
That happened, yeah, like with his father and shit, with their father and all that shit.
Yeah, so everything Eren's ever seen was been like caused by himself. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because like Eren's recent memory of Mikasa was her with the short hair, was where her hair was short now currently in the manga, but back in the past it was long, because when she was a kid it was like down to her back. So when he's dreaming about all the events that's gonna lead up to like what's going on currently. So if he woke up from his dream, he's like, "Hey, how come your hair is like long?" Like he's kind of confused.
So you saying while he was dreaming, and then when he woke up, he woke up a confusion because her hair was long instead of short.
Yeah, because
so he was dreaming of the future.
Right.
Okay. That's what I was pretty much saying. Like he was seeing like back then he was seeing the future. Yeah, because he was doing doing shit to like affect shit before he was born or some shit like that, or
yeah. Because the power of the Founding Titan can apparently connect everybody, so he influenced all the major decisions leading up to that shit to get him to a point he can activate the rumbling. And that's why people were saying that Falco might eat him, because how come? Because Marley don't have no 3D maneuver gear to fight Titan, and they don't fight Titans because they weaponize them. So how could he do something that he'd never heard about?
But have they done that recently? Well, they've seen it right now that Eren and them came, but up until that point, that was before, yeah. But why would he have the dreams though?
But that's what I was saying. Like when you eat someone with the power of the Founding Titan, you inherit their memory. So this is
but he's saying it before he does it, right? Like, so how would he know? You know what I'm saying? Like, how will he have the same kind of ability as Eren before it even happened?
Because if you eat someone with a Titan power, you acquire that same power and its abilities. Cause like remember when when they show Aaron's father's flashback and he talking to that Aaron Kruger guy, and he was yelling at Aaron's father like, "Yeah, you can't like you have to save Armin and Mikasa." He's like, "Yo, who are you talking to?" But that was Aaron using the power of the Fountain Titan to speak through Kruger to push his father to give him the Titan serum. So pretty much,
Yeah.
Aaron's on some master level Aizen shit. The whole series,
Yeah. Yeah.
because of E type shit.
So it's weird because how he affects time, then it don't stop to where he can affect all through like.
Well, he doesn't
Even
stop.
when
It's
he,
more like he influences decisions about all the Eldians that's linked to the
yeah, but he was doing that before he even had the power.
yeah.
Like when it was that present time at that time when he was young, before he had the power, he was already influenced himself somehow. That shit don't make no sense because how you doing it before it even happened?
Yeah.
It's some type of paradox. Fucking whatchamacallit? What's the word I'm looking for?
Or what if?
How they doing this paradox shit is like it's something that is like it's a law that is breaking that like that it don't make sense.
Yeah. Or the end of Attack on Titan, Aaron literally waking up from the dream saying the same thing to Mikasa, but that day no Titans ever attacked the town.
The town,
Yeah.
and it was just a premonition of things to possibly come. Well, that could have happened.
Yeah, then Mikasa be like, "Yo, let's go to Marley, hang out with Reiner," and Eagle's like,
Yeah, or and they just all friends.
I ain't gonna front. I would hate that ending.
I wouldn't be mad at it. Cause maybe somehow all that shit did happen, but then he wound up changing it where it didn't at the same time. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Well, we got 4 months to wait and see. It's weird knowing the exact date when some shit about to be over.
Yeah, word.
Okay. Let's see. Next topic. Well, we talked about this the other day briefly. The guy who does the translations for the Jujutsu Kaisen manga, he was arrested for possessing and distributing child porn. He was Stefan Koza is his name. He lived like Virginia or some shit.
Stefan, dang, he black?
It's Stefan with two Stefan Koza, so I don't know.
Oh no. I was about to say, because he was black, I was about to be like, oh my goodness!
Yeah.
I was like, Stefan, oh no. Talking about Steve Urkel?
Yeah, I was saying, like, did I do that? But yeah, he was like translating for Viz Media, like the official like manga site and shit. But he also did other translation for that Tokyo Shinobi Squad and something called We Never Learned and a few other stuff.
I was about to say I've seen his name before. You know I like this Tokyo Shinobi Squad, even though shit got canceled earlier.
Yeah, when I seen this article, I'm like, yeah, can we still read that shit?
Yeah, I'm not, when you said his name, just about to say his name sound familiar, yo. I'm like, I know I've seen that shit before.
Oh, then real quick too, we talked about this like last week or some shit. How Hunter got like the longest hiatus ever in like Shonen Jump history.
Yeah.
Like,
shit, I briefly mentioned that when we started this shit. Well, in the pre-recording shit.
Yeah, true. Yeah, this shit is dead, yo. I'm over it. Hunter X Hunter.
I just when it come back, I'll be like, okay. And when that first came back, well, the last time it came back, I waited a little bit. Man, I was like, I ain't sweating it like that.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, what's next? Yeah, I'm a go down the list of like all the new anime coming out for winter 2021. These are all the anime that's coming out starting like Friday. Like, well, some of those are coming out starting Friday up until like the end of the month. So.
Oh, when you said winter 2021, I'm thinking about the end of this year.
Oh nah.
I'm like, damn, what are they announcing this shit now for?
No, because how you do that? Winter 2021 is like.
I mean, because winter officially started, what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Fucking, I forgot it's only January.
So you got something called So I'm a Spider. So what? Never heard of it. It's one of those Crunchyroll originals things.
Some of these series, boy.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say that though, cause fuck around, watch that shit. And that shit be fire.
Exactly. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, season 2. That's my shit. It's part 1, season January 12th. Cause they got that. Cause they have it split into 2 halves.
So is it gonna be 12 episodes?
Yeah, like 12, 13 episodes, and then like the second half comes out in, like April or something.
April, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta watch this one. This is one of the shows you gotta watch, my nigga. That shit is fire. Attack on Titan final season is out now. Sundays at 12:45. Doctor Stone season 2 starts January 14th. Jujutsu Kaisen comes back Friday. Kid was on break for like a week or 2. What else? ReZero season 2 part 2. It doesn't give the exact date yet. New releases, a whole bunch of shit that does not look interesting, so I'm just gonna skip. If you've seen the video version of this, if you're friended, my bad. We're just not into stuff like this.
Yeah, it'd be series like jump roping through a field full of daisies.
Oh wait, it says
I'm
ReZero
like,
Part 2 come out January 6th, which is tomorrow, so I'm gonna be watching that.
Oh shit! Today is an important day, nigga.
What's today?
In the state of my state of Georgia.
Oh yeah,
For everybody in the fucking country.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot before this day, and you talking about tomorrow. That made me think about fucking today.
Like Mr. Krabs said, what is today? But yesterday is tomorrow.
Today is tomorrow.
What else? Yeah, Black Clover is on the list, but that's the only.
Which he gave you the answer to as soon as he asked the question.
Yeah.
He said, "What is today?" But yesterday said tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yo, who comes up with that line while you fucking cartoon show?
No. Let's see. Okay, Black Clover is Black Clover's still going. Boruto transitioning into the Kawaki arc, so Boruto's finally gonna get good again. I was talking to one of the attorneys at my job the other day. He's like, "Yeah, I started on Boruto, but he said that shit's trash." I'm like, "Yo, just read the manga; it'll get better." What else? That Dragon Quest Adventure of Die anime is still going. Have you watched that?
What?
That Dragon Quest Adventure of Die anime?
Nah, I was getting ready to though, cause Geekdom is a big fan of that shit, and he talking about. I had wanted to watch the shit too. He said it's pretty much Dragon Ball though. A lot of the shit is similar. Demon King, nigga got taken in by his grandfather. My old man raised him, shit like that. It's it's very similar to Dragon Ball. That's why he said he recommended Dragon Ball fans watching.
Okay.
And Toriyama did the video game. He didn't have nothing
to do with the anime.
The series.
I guess they still. He triple dipping.
I was like, but I guess they just still kind of use his style somewhat for like the original manga. Even now too.
Let's see what else. The stuff that's not on this list is Promised Neverland season 2. Yeah, Promised Neverland season 2. And apparently, like they do like an original like arc or something for the anime that's being supervised by the manga creator.
Say that again.
Apparently, Promise Neverland season 2 is gonna have like some original arc or something, original story.
Oh yeah.
But it's gonna be supervised by like the creator.
By the creator, yeah. I think not just supervised. I think he said actually like written to or some shit like that. I don't know. Cause a lot of times they say it be supervised by these niggas, and then
They just do what
they
Toriyama
barely
did with
have.
GT. They just do the
With
drawing.
GT, yeah, exactly what I was about to say. Then come to be like, oh yeah, that sounds cool enough, and then there you go. Yeah, when the monthly chapters be dropping, this shit feel like it's be for. I felt like the 20th was a fucking what, like 15, 16 days ago. We still got a whole nother 15 to go though. I'm like, god damn.
Right.
New chapters, super.
Okay.
But yeah,
Now we're going.
I gotta watch the
some
Promised
gaming
Neverland
stuff.
shit.
I
'Cause
never
had
watched.
started. Me either. But I mean, you read it though, right? Yeah, of course you read it.
We read it. Remember, we finished it.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, this shit.
Well, you finished it.
This shit, oh yeah, this shit in the trash.
Yeah, well, memories and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, cause I started Doctor Stone and fucking Promised Neverland first came out. Just fucking stopped reading it. Then I caught up a little bit to Promised Neverland to like 50 something or maybe around 60, and then stopped again. And from there, I just never went back to this shit. I might have to just read the shit all over. Same thing with Doctor Stone. Well, I could watch that. Well, I could watch both of them pretty much. I really ain't gotta read it, but I prefer reading this shit because sometimes they leave shit out. But then sometimes the anime adds shit that make it to help it out too. So I
You
can't
like
even
the
see.
Kaido and Big Mom fight in One Piece.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to like fights and all that, I don't mind filler. It's welcome. Especially for fights that were like really short.
Kaido.
What else? Okay, let's switch into like the two gaming topics I have, and then we can get the fuck out of here. More Cyberpunk slander.
A game that I actually own.
Yeah. So Cyberpunk 2077 has lost 79% of its player base on Steam since launch.
There's no online mode to Cyberpunk.
Not yet.
Not yet. Did they ever say they plan on doing it?
Yeah, they said but they're still working on it. They're still working on fixing the game, and apparently, like all the stuff that they cut, some of the stuff that they cut from the game, they're going to be giving it in DLC.
Okay, that because remember we were. I don't know if we talked about that. Maybe we were just talking about saying like how they had like the wall running. They had showed that they saying
all that.
And they had a fucking subway train system and shit that you could ride that they took out. Like,
yeah, but I doubt they'll do the subway train thing because that's reworking the whole entire game and shit.
Yeah, because that's probably gonna take mad shit to fucking patch that shit in.
They're gonna put that in a separate game, Cyberpunk 27, with trains.
But yeah,
wild,
so Steam,
though,
Steam basically just show they can log to see how many hours niggas is putting in on these games, right? So they see that.
I'm about to pull it up now. You can see how long someone's been playing the game, what achievements they got, and how many concurrent players are like live on that game as like you speak.
Yeah, how much? 70 what percent?
79%.
That is wild.
That 79%. Remember the Modern Warrior video when he went to college? There's like 70% of the population got an STD. And he did the slow mo 70%. 70%. when I see 79%, that's what popped in my head.
That's wild, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm still early in the game, but I'm not like super duper early. Well, some people might say that. Like I put enough time in, like, and it's cool so far. And I can tell I haven't really gotten to the meat and potatoes of this thing yet. So, I mean, but then again, well, you said Steam. I'm about to say I had the PC version, so I don't know if it's afflicted about as much on the PC. That's why they was making it seem like it was a little bit better on the PC.
Yeah,
But you saying it on Steam?
Yeah. Well, you bought yours on Steam or you got it on Epic?
Where did I get it? So I bought a key from some shady ass website.
But where'd you redeem
But then I redeemed it out on that Cyberpunk uses some shit called GOG, or like GOG.
Yeah, okay.
So I redeemed it on this. So I don't know
Okay.
if technically where it shows up at,
Okay.
as if it's a Steam game or not. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So this certain it's not indicative of like playing it on like Epic or like GOG or whatever. It's just strictly on Steam. But remember, like 2 weeks ago, we was talking about it. They had like a million people in game, but now it says currently 103,377 people in game.
That's a wild drop.
Yeah. I mean, but we'll see what happens, when they put more fixes out, more patches out for the game.
Because from 1 million to 100,000, that's like a 90% reduction.
This should look like Avengers out here. Speaking of Avengers,
now, granted, you're still having 100,000 people playing your game and possibly paying for shit. You still can make a money. You can still make bank off 100,000 niggas. Just not as much as you thought you would.
Mm-hmm. Damn. Speaking of Avengers, only had 649 people playing on Steam.
And when did that shit come out?
In September.
I heard that shit was trash.
Yeah. And then they don't put DLC out fast enough. It's like you're doing the same thing. Then let me go to our final topic, then we can get the fuck out of here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the upcoming games, like about the first 6 months of the year. Was it Cobra Kai, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, Complete Edition?
Video games?
Yeah.
They come out with a Cobra Kai game and a Scott Pilgrim game.
Well, the Scott Pilgrim game is the same one that released like a few years back.
I'm about to say it was a Scott Pilgrim game, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I played the demo for it, but I didn't have I was a broke at the time. I had no job, so I couldn't get it. So I might cop that. And then Hitman 3 comes out on January 20th. The Xbox game The Medium comes out on January 28th, but I got Game Pass, so I don't gotta pay for it. Shout out to Xbox and giving PC people Xbox Game Pass for 3 months for $1.
I had to make sure and be careful with the Game Pass shit, because I'm on PC. We both on PC.
Mm-hmm.
I had already account with my Xbox One. So when I signed up for the trial, my Microsoft account and my Xbox shit is two different things. So when I went on the website and signed in, one of them set the trial up through the Windows store, through the Microsoft store, and then the other one I did wind up doing it through the fucking Xbox app shit on my computer, which was the account that I used for my actual Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting charged for both of them shits.
Yeah, because they have the two different versions of Game Pass. The Ultimate is the one you can share between your Xbox and PC to get all the benefits and all the games and stuff. But there's some games on Xbox you can only play on Xbox and PC only.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was like, these niggas. Nah, because I remember them saying like, every time I go to the fucking store on the computer, fucking Microsoft store, it'd be like, your game shit and your Xbox shit and there's two different emails. I that later, and I wound up doing the Game Pass shit, little trial shit. I wound up doing it on both of them because I think we was trying to game together on some shit. It was some shit. I was like, let me try to use my old account. Wound up doing it on both, and it was getting charged. for both of them shit. So I had to go separately deactivate the shit and cancel the shit away.
Okay.
I fucking obviously a couple days after it was too late, I had already been charged for the next one for fucking December. I was fucking mad as shit about it.
Yeah, I'd be mad about that shit too. Let's see what was coming. February. What's on this list for February? They put a control out for next gen consoles February 2nd. No, that game is.
Still haven't played it. Got it on my PC. Have not booted up.
It's a glorified ray tracing demo. That's all it is.
Oh, I got AMD, so ain't no ray tracing for me.
Man, you might as well delete that shit or get a refund if you can. Cause I only bought that shit to see what the ray tracing is like. And yo, I went from getting fucking like 90 to 100 frames to getting fucking like 32, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Shit is not worth it. Like, yo. And then like the environment, you're literally in a fucking office building that like gets weird sometimes, and like you fighting fucking giant clocks and shit. Sometimes fighting like ghost people. Like, this game was fucking weird. But anyway, Neo Remastered comes out.
Got some Matrix shit.
Nah, it's like some samurai, like Dark Souls, Bloodborne type shit. And then Neo 2 Remaster comes out for PS5. Little Nightmares 2, Super Mario 3D World, Persona 5 Strikers. That's for March. I'm not going through everything on these lists because like some of these shits like we don't give a fuck about. If you're watching the video version, you can see it for yourself. March, Yakuza Like a Dragon, kind of interesting. Only comes out for PS5 finally, but it's available now for Xbox and PC.
That's just like the Busta Rhymes and Nicki Minaj shit.
Raw, like a
Dragon.
The Prince of Persia remake that got delayed from this month to March comes out on March 18th. Returnal, PS5 exclusive, March 19th. Yakuza 6, The Song of Life comes out on Xbox and PC. Terminator Resistance Enhanced comes out. In April, Nier Replicant version 1.22474487139 comes out, and that's a prequel to that game Nier Automata I'll be playing.
That I also own. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what we supposed to talk about too. That's one of the topics.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, right. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, there's a cheat code where you jump and like switch weapons and do some shit in the corner, and it puts you
after you beat the first boss, right?
Yeah, after you beat the first boss, you do this little shit in the corner by like the trash cans or some shit, and it transports you to the very end of the game for like the true ending, because this game has like 26 endings, one for every letter of the alphabet.
And then it says, I read it in the article, it said it also unlocks different game modes or some shit like that.
Yeah, because this person who figured it out, he realized about like reverse engineering like the game code and shit.
Yeah, nigga said hours of, because they was like, how did you know like what to do? Like, because he was like, the shit I read was saying he had to stand in a specific spot and put in these commands and shit.
Yeah.
And then like the official Twitter for the game, and then like one of the producers or some shit came out and was like, yeah, nah, it's not a glitch. He was like, we put that into the game. Like we wanted somebody to be able to find that. Which I fuck with, because they want people to actually take a look at the game and fucking they actually know how to do shit like that and discover this shit and then wind up sharing and shit like that. I fuck with it.
Nier Automata is a great fucking game, though.
Yeah. It took me forever to beat that first nigga. God damn.
Oh, yeah, first
that big ass hacksaw shit when you get to the last part and
And if you die, you gotta start the whole level over.
Oh my gosh, son. You know how many times I wanted to quit, but then I was like, this shit.
No, I go. I
I
go
was like,
front.
I was like, I could beat this nigga. Didn't you help me?
No.
No, right? I feel like you helped me with that shit.
No, what I did was I put the game on normal mode because I was playing through the game on hard. But if you die once on hard, you gotta restart over. Cause at least on that part, you can like get like a one checkpoint or some shit. Well, no. On hard mode, you can't like aim and shit. You can't lock on with the little robot. So I changed the difficulty from like normal. I beat that first part on normal. Then when I got to the main game, I switched it to hard mode. Because the mode after hard mode, you fucking can die in one hit and shit, but so can all the other enemies. But I don't know if that applies to bosses. Yeah, I'm not fighting no boss knowing if I get hit one time, I'm dead. I'm gonna get pissed off. But yeah, the Near Replicant, it comes out. It's a remaster because the original came out in for PS3 like what was it, 2008 or some shit like that.
Damn, when did S3 come out?
It came out in 2006. That shit seems mad far.
S3 came out in 06?
Yeah. That shit seems so long ago, yeah.
Nah. Oh shit, we wasn't even in high school yet.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. Hold on, let me look it up real quick.
Cause I do remember I know the 360 came out first, right?
Yeah, it came out 05. Yeah, November 11, 2006.
Dang.
Yeah, because they was wilding with the price. So remember, when it first came out, they had it was 500 or 600
I was about to say, wasn't it like $600 or some shit
Yeah.
like that?
for 20 gigs or 60 gigs of space. Yo, in retrospect, 60 gigs of space is nothing. That shit is nothing.
Niggas phones got more than that now.
Hell yeah. Nigga, games is more than that now. You know, like when did this first Nier game come out? It came out 2010. Okay. Alright, so yeah, hold on. What's more on this list? Deathloop comes out May 21st. And now they have all the to be announced games that would never get an official release date. Let me go down this list real quick. Anything of note? Some weird shit called Boyfriend Dungeon for Switch and PC.
Back to the Dungeon Dragon, nigga.
Word. Well, comes back full circle. Cyberpunk comes out for PS5 and Xbox. What else? God of War allegedly, but they might delay that. I'm very confident they're going to delay that to next year. Gotham Knights, that Batman game with Robin and Batgirl.
With the whole family.
And I think you play it just them or like different versions, like different versions of them or something like that.
I'm saying, but you get to play with the oh, you don't play with Batman in this game?
I don't think so. But they have they only showed one gameplay and it was with Robin and Batgirl. But I think they said something about Red Hood you can play as or some shit. I believe. Don't quote me on that. What else comes out? GTA 5 comes out for the third time on PS5 and Xbox.
Yeah, I forgot. I saw that shit the other. I was like, what? For 3 different generations of systems.
Right.
I see some meme and it was like basically shitting on games from back in the day or some shit like that. Or like games never last long or some shit like that. But it's just pictures of GTA 5 like nigga. Speak for yourself, nigga. We in here strong.
Yeah, shit going like 8 years strong, yo.
And niggas still fuck with that shit.
Heavy. Shit,
So when I first got my PC, when I finally started playing a little bit, that was the first. I was like, damn, I forgot how fun GTA 5 was. But it is shit.
then with the mods and shit, that shit is even more fun.
I ain't even mod this shit yet, so you already know.
You just can't go online because they're gonna kick you off and try to ban you. What else comes out?
Now that's if you display your mods, right?
Oh, well, no, I have mods on. I couldn't even get into the online section. I press online and say like your game code is modified, like, and they.
Oh, so it stopped you before you could even do anything. So even if you had the intention to just go on there and play regular.
Hold on. Yo, what?
What happened?
Yo, there's a game on here called I Am Jesus Christ. Yo, I'm interested now. Hold on. It's one of them simulation games.
Why?
Press F to turn water to wine.
I thought you was reading some real shit for a second.
Nah.
Like,
nah.
I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yo, what the fuck? Can you describe what the gameplay bit? What will play be doing as Christ? Well, we want to keep the gameplay a secret for now, but player can perform famous miracles like Jesus from the Bible, such as casting out demons, healing and feeding people, and struggling against Satan. We want to keep it as close as possible to the Gospels, but the Gospels don't tell us how Jesus cast demons out or how those demons look. Those parts are on our shoulders, and we want to show how it might have been.
I seen some shit that I had saved to my watch later.
This shit look like fucking BioShock.
That's what I'm thinking of too. In my head, I'm looking at like in the third person type of I mean, not third person, first person kind of shit. Like nigga just walking around, stretching his hand out, hailing nigga. You just see a
playing "Father Stretch My Hands" by Kanye.
I was singing that shit earlier too. When I was doing my sound check, I was like, "You're the only power."
Yo, you see the picture I put in the chat?
Oh, hold on, go to the. Is that a real picture of the shit?
Hmm?
That's a real picture of the game?
Apparently.
But yeah, I saved some video to my wife because it was a saying the video talking about on YouTube how we depict angels as like humanoids,
and
pretty much.
Yeah, and they're like some fucking like some crazy looking shit.
Them shit's how they described in the Bible and shit. They look like fucking evil, unknown Pokemon type shit. Yeah, like they was like damn. they don't look nothing like how we trying to human. Like one shit was like a fucking a big eyeball with like feathers around it or some. It was like some weird shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Nigga, let that shit people. Nigga, I want you to save me.
Yeah, why? Yeah, niggas ain't gonna want that.
Word.
You gonna scare the shit out of them all.
Right. Yo, that shit threw me off, yo. I am Jesus.
I am Jesus Christ.
Yo.
I wonder what if it's gonna be met with praise by the religious community, or it's gonna be, oh, this is blasphemous.
Probably blasphemy. How dare you try to put yourself in your shoes as our Lord and Savior?
Ain't that what we supposed to follow in his footsteps? Or that's what I would always thought. But then people praise this nigga like when they took it literally as saying you gotta go through me to get to the Lord. I always took it as he meant do how I do. Don't praise me as God. But niggas like, took it literally and saying Jesus and God is one of the same. I don't know. So yeah, maybe they will get mad because you playing as the Lord. I don't know.
Yeah, but they uptight. They don't take the shit the worst way possible.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Oh, I don't know if the shit is gonna come out.
Right. What else is on this list?
I'm getting it if it come out though. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I got to. And I'm gonna do the breakdown. That's the shit that's gonna make us blow. Watch.
Right. Oh, and you gotta use your voice to do a voiceover.
Yeah. I'll put the evil shit on. Throw niggas off for a loop.
What else is on this list?
I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know, first walkthrough playing I Am Jesus Christ. I'll be like, I'm about to perform some miracles. Come fuck with your boy.
Yeah. That's that shit.
I'm going to abuse this voice shit.
Yo, that's the shit that they use when people be snitching. They got their face blacked out and they got the
Yeah, they be like, yo, well, I was at the grocery store and I seen a nigga come in with a gun, and I hid behind the counter.
And I looked at the corner of my eye. I saw it was Terrence, my friend.
Yeah, why they don't ever switch it up? It's like a different tone.
They're like, yo, so I was at the park that day where everything went down.
Because you can't take that
Take that
seriously.
seriously, right?
Like,
Niggas was brown, son,
yeah.
I'm laughing and I can't even hear myself.
Yeah, no, they can't do no voice like that because it's a show about murder. You gotta take it seriously. Niggas see that when we start laughing.
I'm glad this shit is actually fucking going through. I was thinking I was gonna call you a little bit earlier. I'm like, I want to set this shit up.
Alright, hold on, let me get to the rest of the list. Hold on, let me get to the rest of the list. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Alright, anything else of note?
I Am Jesus Christ. Yeah, there was this.
Ratchet and Clank, Resident Evil Village, aka Resident Evil 8.
The last one was what? Biohazard?
Yeah, well, Biohazard is just a Japanese name that they translated into Resident Evil in America. So in Japanese, all the Resident Evil games is called Biohazard, but in America,
Oh, word?
yeah. But in America, they changed to Resident Evil for some reason.
Cause I thought it was Resident Evil 7 Biohazard.
Nah. They just added that to it. I don't know why. They should just kept that Resident Evil. Oh, and that's about it. Like, all the other games.
Resident Evil is a Japanese shit now that I think. It is Asian, ain't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And fun fact, Devil May Cry was supposed to be a Resident Evil game, but then they changed it.
I can see that too.
Like if you play
Because when you said that, remember in the old when the nigga driving in the cop car and the shit come crashing down into the car.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that was the first one or whatever. It looked anime-ish when you said that. That's why I'm like, I was like, yeah. I'm like, it is Asian, ain't it? It is Japanese.
Yeah, the original Devil May Cry was like a reworked Resident Evil game.
I can definitely see that. Dante looked like some fucking Resident Evil cop nigga, but
he like Leon Kennedy with white hair.
Yeah, exactly.
He just got more personality than Leon does.
Hey, Resident Evil is a Capcom game?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, right? Yeah, I don't know why. I've known this, but not known it my whole life. Like, I remember seeing this saying Capcom and shit like that, but I'm surprised. Just never like I've known it, but never paid attention.
The more you know, like the old commercials.
That's some wild ass range though. Devil May Cry, Resident Evil, Mega Man.
Mhm.
I still gotta beat that Mighty Number 9 shit. Yeah, I'm
Nah,
still like on the
I,
third
nah,
boss.
I deleted that shit. I'm like, nah, I had enough.
You beat it though, right?
No, I got on the last
No.
boss. I got to the very final like
To
level.
the last dude, right? Yeah, I'm about to say.
No, because there's a level after that. Like all Mega Man games, you beat all the enemies, and then like the real enemy opens some final level, and you do that shit. And I did that final level. I'm like, fuck this game.
Couldn't beat it.
It's not that I didn't care anymore by the time I got to that point. Cause I was struggling just to get to there. I'm like, yeah, I'm just playing this shit because it reminds me of Mega Man, but it's not Mega Man. And then one day I was playing the level. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this game, and I deleted it.
I got Mega Man on here too. I did buy Mega Man. I fucking suck. Even at the old shit, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not a gamer, yo. I just enjoy games, but I don't play them like that. I'm reading the article. So apparently, remember, you know that one of the cursed spirits and that talk in a weird language on Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
He is speaking backwards. That's all he's doing.
Wait, what?
He's talking backwards, and they say in the English dub, it's even more apparent because you can actually hear what the fuck he's saying.
Save him. Oh, I don't know. Do your kind have sentimental emotions?
Right, it actually sounds like he's speaking backwards.
That's quite a statement for a cursed spirit to make.
What the fuck is that? Oh, okay.
You can't Mr. Observer. It's out.
Oh, okay.
After all, we are true humans. We do.
He said, "After all, we are the true," and that's their thing. You know, that's their whole motive. We the real humans, because we the real emotions that they try to hide. But so we the real people, so we want to get rid of the humans that we know of as normal, and then they want to take over. So that makes sense. So I don't know. In the manga, it's just like ancient elf language or some shit that he's saying when he talks. So. But I guess in the anime, they just made it so it's
Reverse.
backwards. Yeah.
And on that note, we can get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you all for listening.
I'm seeing something. Yep. We appreciate y'all. We took a week off. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
So we should have greeted y'all first on some snug but classy greetings for the new year. I was gonna play this right here.
私の戦闘能力
Like, welcome to the first episode of the new year for the Ningen, bro. But yeah, y'all be fucking y'all be safe out here, man.
Wash
Shit,
your
it's
hands,
only-
be safe.
Alright, it's ain't nothing but a new day. The year don't change nothing unless we can't change the world unless we change ourselves first, as the great Notorious once said in the movie Notorious. So yeah, man, y'all be safe out here. Appreciate y'all that's listening. Try to spread the word. Trying to get better out here. You see, I got the little soundboard, sound effects out here. About to abuse this shit.
Mhm.
So it's trying more things, man. Trying to build on. And don't get caught up in these scams online, man. Be
That's
safe
right.
out there.
Protect your neck, protect your wallet, protect your health, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And we out of here. Peace.
Reality. Head grease in the Middle East.